What a wonderful opportunity to see, almost like flowing water. Look at these. I don't want them to be exactly the same as this because it's complementary contour. These are a little different. It's almost like grains of wood. And you'll see this. It's just a little bit more evident with him because he's got a little darker skin. You know, people are just like this. Everybody is so different. And you might see this on one person and not on another. But look at these wonderful swirls and pay attention to the direction they're going. And even though these are lines, they still have those variances. And so this becomes a great thing too, because just like with material or whatever, I don't want to come in and just draw, I don't want to just draw lines like this and try to say, okay, well, that represents my skin, and maybe I'll have a few polka dots along the way. I can come in more like something like this, and I can create something that's more general. And this is something I can build on. I don't have a line, but I'm allowing for the texture and all the different facets of the skin. And then, believe it or not, this is exactly like we were addressing a little bit ago. It's the same thing as this, where I have a facet and I actually have enough of dimension to each one of those facets that there is a light direction. There's a place where the light is hitting it more intensely on that side. On the other side, it's more of a shadow. And there are actually little shadows within any one of these facets. And so it's really important for us to be able to realize that when I'm doing these things, and I want to come up with something that shows an arc. I'm way over here. I'm showing something that has an arc to it, that it's random enough that I can allow for skin texture and pores and all those things in there. Some of them might be a little larger, but if I get some value on here, then I can start doing the same thing I was talking about here. The same thing I'm talking about here. I can come in and have some fun with my immediate eraser and lift off a little bit of it. I don't have to get every little thing to begin with. I just want to get something on the paper initially so that I can start developing enough of a facet that I can start seeing what is the shaded side and what is the bright side. Am I going to have to separate these with clean lines? Boy, some of these are pretty clean. Some of these are pretty definite here. But on the other hand, I don't want to get so carried away that I just have a bunch of lines again. So I want to be very careful.